looking good, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live. Web hoes hate under my pictures on the gram. Bitch, you better hope I never run across your man. In the mall with him, I'ma have a ball with him. Somebody call Rihanna, I'ma buy some draws with him. He fucking with the staying cause he in the wild with me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, then welcome. I hope you love it here. So tonight I'm just going to be doing a recap of a vlog that I recently just did like the other night. It's about keeping the spark alive. And you know, yeah, we're gonna get right into it. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. I will post it below for you guys. So yeah. Hey guys. So like I said before, I'm going to do a recap about a recent vlog that I did. It's about keeping the spark alive. You know, like I just want to give you guys some tips and help you out if I can. I also made some notes here because I didn't want to feel like I had to, you know, read directly off what I did put up. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make me some notes. That way I can see certain stuff and then I'll go from there. So yeah, keeping the spark alive. First, I said trying new things. So trying new things in relationships is a really good thing because, I mean, how can you get bored for real if you're trying new things? So when you try new things in relationships, I also feel like it keeps you guys' relationship, you know, fresh and new, and that's a good thing. You don't want to get bored with the person you with, or you don't want to get used to having the same routine or doing the same things, and then basically it get boring. So ways that you can try new things is planning vacations, you know, here and there to new places that neither of you ever been to, because it'll be exciting and fresh. Like, you know, both of you guys will have something to look forward to. It won't be like one person already been there, and so it'll take away from them, you know, them being exciting. That's why you will find something that's new for the both of you. I also said, like, you can try new things in bed. Like, I mean, it's you and your partner. Do y'all try new things in bed? You can also try new types of food at new restaurants. Like, let's say if you guys always eat Chinese food or always eat seafood, you know, you can try some Mexican or Japanese. What's wrong with that? It'll be something new. Next, I said showing your partner every day how much you love and appreciate them. That is very important because sometimes we forget what it took to get a person, and so we stop doing it. So I think trying to remember what made you get somebody in the first place is very important. And if you keep that in mind and let it be a reminder, and it's something that you constantly do on the daily, it's no way you guys are going to lose that spark or, you know, fall out of love. I also said try reminding your partner how proud you are of them with the things that they're doing in life, how important they are to you, and how much they mean to you, because you just never know how those things can make a person feel, especially a partner. Like, hearing those things on a daily, you know, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like they feel lucky to have you, because too many times some of us feel like we are the ones who care too much, or we feel like we love our partner more than they love us. So, you know, if our partners are reminding us that, there's no reason why you should have to feel that way. Next, I have do things that you expect back from your partner. And by that, I mean do what you would want your partner to do, and don't do what you wouldn't like if they did. So if you want your partner to be the type to be a good listener and to communicate, then you have to set that example for them. If you want your partner to be more romantic, you can start off by being more romantic. Like, it's nothing wrong with you know, starting it off first. I feel like setting an example of what you want someone to do is a good thing. It's like setting an example for like a sibling or something. Like, you do what you want the people you care about to do. Like, that's a good thing. You can start by giving your partner more compliments if you don't, and that way, you know, it'll come on to them to return it back to you. If you start off with small gifts, like surprising them out of the blue, I feel like that's something like they'll say, okay, you know, he or she did this for me, let me do it back. Let me surprise them. So that'll keep the spark there. Also, guys, communication is very important in relationships, so just keep that in mind. Because a lot of people don't communicate because either we don't know how or we're afraid to. But if you do those things, there's no reason you're gonna lose the spark. Date night once a week is very important because it just gives you guys a chance to still date while being in a relationship. Like, you feel me? Like, dates are important. It don't always have to be an expensive date to a restaurant. It can be something creative at home. Like, I feel like the little things like that are what matters the most. As long as you're spending time together, that's important. So, I don't know if you guys ever tried it before, but I think trying to do the little sip and paint type thing, sometimes you have to order it from somewhere. I know you can't order from Amazon. That's fun, something fun that you can do at home with your partner. You can, something that I do in my relationship is we put up a tent and we'll have a movie night or we'll have a game night. And to us, that's fun because that's our thing that we do for a date night. You know, but other people are different. I'm just saying, it don't always have to be an expensive relationship. Sometimes you can go in the park and take a walk or do a picnic. Stuff like that is thoughtful as well, and it gives you a chance to, you know, have some fun and still date and not let the relationship get old. Communication on a deeper level. That's another thing that you guys can do to keep the spark there. Because when is the last time most relationships ever took the time out to have a deep, meaningful conversation, you know, with your partner? Like, seeing how they really feel deep down inside, like, without, you know, doing the basics of saying, how was your day at work today? Or how was your day, period? Or what did you do today? That's basic. You know, get into it to asking your partner, like, how are you feeling deep down inside? Or even if you want to ask things about your relationship, you can say, what's some ways I can make this relationship better? It's never nothing that you just can't do to make the relationship better. I feel like when you really love somebody, you can go the extra mile for them. Like, you can climb that mountain for them. You know, like, being deep, some people feel like is, what's the word for it that I'm looking for? I don't know the word that I'm looking for, but just some people think being deep is such a problem, but it's not. To me, being deep is pretty cheesy. It's attractive. I love people that show emotion. Like, show me you care. I want to see feelings. I don't want to see no nonchalant person that don't want to be deep. I'm a deep person, so be back deep with me. You know, like, it's okay to be deep. It helps you understand each other on a certain level. You know? So yeah, you can be deep with each other. I just feel like to keep the spark there, you guys just gotta remember that even though you're in a relationship, you can still date. It's nothing wrong with still dating. Like, I feel like a lot of times we lose that spark because we stop doing all the things that we did in the beginning. And it's okay, because sometimes some of us forget. Or I know, and I'm pretty sure y'all know how in the beginning things are so fresh and they just be so new and exciting. You just be so happy. You know, it feels so new and you be like, it feels like a start to something new. You start planning the future and stuff. But I feel like when things tend to go wrong in relationships, people tend to stop doing those things. But you don't have to stop, especially if you're still going to be with that person. So still date. I mean, I know relationships are hard and they can be tough, but I mean, relationships ain't meant to be easy. I've learned that the most successful relationships have been through the most, but they, you know, they got through it. I feel like nowadays, it's so many people just giving up or walking away and we don't spend enough time doing these things to keep the spark there so that the relationship doesn't end. So when it hits us, we're all shocked, like, dang, like the relationship is coming to an end. But all along, we know it's coming to an end because we know it's things that we're not doing that we can do. So to avoid those things from happening, you can apply the tips that I gave you guys today, and hopefully it can save a lot of relationships. Because if you're like me, I love love. I love to see people in beautiful relationships. I feel like love is a beautiful thing out here, and it's rare that you find the right person that you can be in love with. So if you got somebody good, that's rare. Treat them right, keep the spark there, and just keep reminding them every day why you guys are dating or why you guys are in a relationship. That way they don't forget and you don't forget either. So bye guys, until next time.